If Justin beats Ilia, it is not only one of the greatest upsets of all time, it is one of the greatest caps to a career of all time. Like, if he, all through what he's been through, wins the interim title, wins the BMF title, if he does that and caps his career off, you go, fuck yeah, dude. Way to go out.
Brother, if he beats Ilia Topuria at UFC Freedom 250 in front of Donald Trump, he's the only American that gets the belt. It's bigger. It's beyond just MMA UFC.
Yeah.
Miracle on Ice, off. This is... imagine the headlines, dude.
Yes. And
now,
if he beats that guy
bro,
in his prime who's knocking everyone to the shadow realm.
Well, Luke, get some. Oh,
I ain't shit.
you got some for sure.
I got any shit.
That was something.
Fuck!
Dude, I am coaching Justin because you're a beast. You don't need a coach. Yeah, so today is Monday. We are 5 weeks out from the fight. And, man, Justin's really starting to hit that corner of getting in shape. Yeah, you know, he came into this camp in really good shape. But, man, right now I can really push him. He's able to hold a high pace, and his recovery looks great. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy with his mindset and just how focused he is on the little adjustments that we're making for this fight and the understanding of the positional stuff that we really need to capitalize on. Man, he's so dialed in right now, so I'm very happy about that. And this week's going to be a very tough week. We got Kamaru coming out and another high-level sparring partner coming out this week. Next week we have another very high-level sparring partner coming out. So I'm really excited to be able to share the room with these guys that we're bringing out. And next week, the fourth week, is a little bit of a down week outside of our sparring. Our sparring will still be hard, but I pull away from really pushing and hitting his threshold, so I'll pull back a little bit on that. And then we'll do a lot of technical grappling because George Santiago will be back in town. And then we got, man, it's third week and second week are brutal. And then we're off to fight week. So, man, it's crazy how fast camps go by, and man, I feel so good about it.
But how does he balance? Because he talked about throwing missiles and just like, oh, I don't care if I win and lose. Da, 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 da.
I didn't like that comment.
That's what I'm saying. How does he balance that mentality with also fighting perfectly? Because like it's.
But in his mind, like he might know he needs chaos to land that knockout shot. I don't know if, you know, there's not enough time technically for him to sharpen up and outbox, outpoint Ilia on the feet. He needs it to be chaos. He needs it to be a brawl, and he needs to land that shot.
I don't know if he wins the brawl like that. I mean,
that's his best chance. I don't know if he wins, but that's his best chance.
I think him saying that is really just him like trying to take some pressure off himself. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to go out there and do my thing. But I think at the end of the day, he's going to fight a smart fight. We've seen him fight really smart fights before. Like that Tony Ferguson fight he had, the way he was using footwork in and out. Like it was a beautiful technical fight.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you're talking about me and my relationship with Justin, yeah, it's the same. Justin's like my little brother. And Justin's preparing. No different. That's one thing that we do very well here at Onyx Lab is Trevor Whitman gets us prepared. I'm telling you, we get prepared for these fights. And it's a special kind of way because it's not necessarily a big team where we're just banging on each other each and every day, this partner, that partner, this partner. No, it's Trevor it's like getting you in the shop and just sharpening your swords, and he just gets us sharp and ready for these competitions. I think it's a good game plan. At the end of the day, no one is going to know but Justin when he steps in there. So right now he's just sharpening his swords, and when it's time to step in there and do his thing, I always have faith that little bro, Justin, is going to do his thing.
Look at what happened with Ilia Topuria. Think about the guys that he's fighting. Think about Max Holloway. Think about Charles Oliveira. Think about Alexander Volkanovski. And he has blasted all of them into orbit. All three of them. First guy ever to stop Max. It's like if you're in that guy's division, what are you going to do? Especially at 45. I don't know what it's going to be like at 55. Obviously, the Oliveira fight was a one-punch knockout, but
That was such a bad knockout.
crazy knockout.
It's going to be a knockout in the first round. I'm going to take his lights out in the first round.
Is it at all disappointing if it just goes further, or are you just
Never
predicting
disappointing. Never.
As long as you win.
Like whatever God wants to give me, I'm gonna embrace that with proud.
I'm gonna be so ready. I'm so ready to put it on the line. I don't give a f if he beats me, doesn't beat me, doesn't matter. I'm coming in there and I'm gonna try to knock this out. I will be throwing missiles on the White House lawn on June 14th. I promise you that.
As the massive UFC White House card approaches, tensions between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje are already heating up ahead of their highly anticipated showdown. Topuria made it clear that he believes Gaethje has never faced anyone like him before. The undefeated champion confidently stated that the only thing he needs from Justin is for him to show up on fight night because he plans to handle everything else himself.
And standing opposite you is Justin Gaethje, obviously one of the most, maybe the most exciting fighter that has ever stepped into the UFC octagon. What are you expecting from Justin? How can you possibly prepare for someone where a lot of their opponents just don't look the same after fighting Justin?
Listen, one thing I know for a fact is that he never fought with someone like me. And the only thing that I want from Justin is to him to show up in the event, and I'm gonna do the rest. You know what I mean?
Ilia even questioned whether Gaethje could survive past the first round, saying fans are already discussing how he will finish the fight rather than who will actually win.
We only think that he's going to be able to last for more than a round.
Yeah. We got to start the cameras. Like,
Did you watch any of his fights live?
What do you mean?
Like you've been personally in one of his fights?
To Justin's?
Yeah.
Yeah, like almost all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think about him?
Despite the growing hype around Topuria, Gaethje embraced the challenge and called the opportunity a dream come true. Justin reflected on coming from humble beginnings and said representing America on such a historic stage means everything to him. He promised fans an aggressive performance and vowed to throw missiles from the opening bell, making it clear that he is willing to risk everything in search of a knockout.
The absolute dream come true. From where I come from, we all come from somewhere, but I come from the middle of nowhere, and to represent this country on this level, at this moment in my career, is something that I could have never dreamt of. My first fight ever was outside, and one of my last fights will be outside. So it's a crazy life. I'm gonna be so ready. I'm so ready to put it on the line. I don't give a if he beats me, doesn't beat me, doesn't matter. I'm coming in there and I'm gonna try to knock this motherfucker out. I will be throwing missiles on the White House lawn on June 14th. I promise you that.
Gaethje also explained that pressure has always helped him perform at his best, adding that he loves the opportunity to compete against elite opponents on the biggest stages possible.
You are the American dream on this card. You are the one fighting for the title to keep that championship in America. Do you put, and not necessarily pressure, but do you feel
pressure.
you like that?
Yes, pressure in my middle lane. That's why I can, hit the golf shots when I need to hit the golf shots. I love to compete. I love to show off. And I love an opportunity. I mean, when I began, if you told me that it was going to be and the culmination of events would lead to me fighting on the White House lawn versus a guy that is considered unbeatable, then I would be so proud of myself and so happy that I am here. And I am happy that I'm here. I'm happy for this opportunity. I'm happy that I have the opportunity to do something that will be unforgettable.
And to represent your country too.
Of
Again,
course.
that's a big part of it. I know how proud of an American you are.
Yes.
Topuria, meanwhile, acknowledged that this is the first time in his UFC career where fans overwhelmingly expect him to win. According to Ilia, the conversation online is no longer about who wins the fight, but about whether Gaethje can even survive one round against him.
So as the guy who's holding the real belt, and the UFC has already said you're going to fight the winner, how did you feel immediately after?
Honestly, what I thought, it was like, what a gift. What a gift, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know what kind of expectations the fans are going to have once they're going to announce my fight against Justin Gaethje. Because most of the time, I used to be the underdog. But this is the first time that everyone is like, it's not like the conversation is not even about who is gonna win. because everyone's like, Ilia's gonna win. They all talking about how he's gonna knock him out. Will Justin last for one round at least? How he's gonna finish him?